Hello, it is April 12th, 2026. This is a collective oracle reading I did on Monday the 6th. I uploaded the shuffle video, but I didn't really get to the reading part. I wasn't really sure what I was getting. I was kind of feeling like, like new game, things, there aren't like pieces, things that are clear, like what's, um, I don't even know. So, yeah, I just left this to the side, and just last night I was looking in the books, and yeah, since it's a new cycle reading, yeah, I feel like it deserves a video. So here's a video. Before I get started, I said I wasn't gonna post videos, not do these collective oracle readings, or at least post them on the video, this channel, or I'm not really sure, but we'll see after this. As I feel like I'm maybe supposed to be doing something else, or maybe I don't have the role of doing this. I'm not really too sure. Uh, just like how I was feeling in that shuffle video, kind of like what's going on, what's the game about, what are the rules. This I feel like is more like structure. I did see some interesting things. So let me first introduce the cards, and then I'll let you know what I see here. So I pulled 3 from the Mayan Oracle, and we got Mystical Power is the 7. Then we got Complex Stability, 12. Center, 5. And then from the Archangel Fire Oracle, got 1 Sariel, 17 Raphael, 31 Metatron. And then from the Sacred Geometry Oracle, 3 cards, got a 9 Cross, 1 the Unmarked card, 32 Squaring the Circle. From the Visions of the Soul, this is a US game deck. We got 2 Sacral Chakra, 26 Transformation through Connection. Then from the Moonology, 2 cards, Moon Goddess Higher Power and Moon Magic Transformation. Then from Soul Seeking Seeds, just 1 card, the Empathy, Dear and Dahlias. Oops, just hit my device there. Yeah, and since the spread was like this, and I had a lot of room up here, or down here, depending on how I put the camera, I decided to put some of these. These were from, I bought them on Etsy. I think the shop name is Crystal Love Waters, like a scoop. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I was like kind of looking like, is there a rhodochrosite? Because I've been talking about that a lot lately. Like, I don't think so. It's kind of a purpley. Kind of cool because, like, yeah, you get a lot. I mean, some of them are small, but some of them are, this is Howley, some charms, and I felt like it was kind of a, like an oracle reading, because this butterfly meant to me when I got that, and got a lamp, and a heart. Yeah, anyways, I thought it was cool. I bought some other stuff from her. I'm like promoting her. Like, gave me like a little gift bag with like a wax melt and stickers and like more stones, and yeah, la 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 la. This is my first time doing this, so like a lot of readers do their crystals, I have little cute ones up here. Yeah, okay. Let's get to the reading part. All right, interesting things. Some things I've saw. Okay, so I said it's more like structure, like there aren't like really animals or, yeah. So we got 7, 12, 5. I kind of saw it in the shuffle, but I didn't really say, okay, if you put the 5 here, that makes a 12. Boom. You got, so, okay, 7, 12. And then here we got 9. I feel like every time I use this, I get the cross. So this is like a meeting. I was fitting this at the time with like the divine feminine and masculine, like within yourself or within another. I know a lot of times when I talk about the divine masculine feminine, it doesn't line up with like my life, like my relationships, but like maybe internally or something, or more in another layer. So I feel like this is saying, yeah, there's still something, right? We got 1, which is an unmarked card. 32 scoring the circle. Did I say those? Okay. This is the second to the last. 12. Next one would have been 13. What did I do with the book? Oh, it's down here. 13. Universal movement is 13. 12 is complex stability. It says from the greater council at essence core through the pulse of connectedness, stability pours. This is the union of polarities. This one is also about polarity, but it's what does that one say? That one says 7 is a ray of mystical power, the foundation of the individual self, freed within the 2 points of polarity. And this one's saying 12 is a ray of complex stability, the foundation of self and the foundation of essence in union with a mystical truth of polarity. Stability is a matter of perception. Let's just go to 5. I'm going to show something that is like, okay. 5, center, qualities, core purpose, central intent, foundation, place of centeredness, simplicity, acceptance of your humanness. For sentence, 5 is a ray of center, the first bar, the foundation of humanity in the individual self. All right. Okay. So, okay, I should have probably said at the beginning of the video that there's someone moving outside my door. That is this still in view? I got distracted. I probably should. I'm sorry. This is kind of like a study reading, like I'm pointing some things out, but I may be thinking about this for, a while, maybe years. I trust the cards. I really feel like there's something to it. This is the start of the cycle. Just interesting to see. I kind of feel like there's 3 like portals or 3 spots, like we'll get there soon. How long has it been? Kind of feel like restarting the video. Let me show you something for the cross. This card here, cross. Now, it talks about the Vesica Pisces making that cross. That's kind of how I was seeing with these. Like, we got 2, and then like a line, you get to cross. This has the 2 lines. This here has the 2 lines. And then I saw this as like maybe that line, like still connecting. So like polarity, and then a line. I mean, it's probably not like how the Mayans or, you know, how it really is viewed in that and stuff, but like just looking at kind of putting my own meaning sort of to it, and well, I'm very least I feel like it's showing this like it may still be, oh well, obviously like tied into this, but okay, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so like the two and the crossing, which is that, and then the line, which is saying, oh yeah. So yeah, so I was reading this late last night. No, actually it was early in the morning, or I don't remember. I went, yeah, I woke up around is it 2 a.m.? Yeah, and then I stayed for like 3-4 hours, and then I went back to sleep for a little longer. But I was having, I think it has something to do with this. It was like another one of those thought dreams, but it I don't know if it was exactly a message, because you know I was getting messages of the divine feminine and the masculine. I felt like those were like more like messages. And in the last video I was saying how I was having the synchronicities through Oracle and, you know, other things about the time 10:07, and then in my dream it changed to 10:08. And I think sometime this morning when I was sleeping, I was seeing this, like we're still not completely in the transition. We're still, I'm gonna, it'll all kind of fit somehow. Let me kind of go more this way, and then I'll kind of jump back and like tie it in more together. So like Sariel, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. Sariel is about Dark Night of the Soul. In the book it says that's the, okay, so they have chakras locations. So it says it's the galactic core 0 point. For Raphael it says universal, what is it, universal heart. I'll here, let me double check so I'm not making crap up. I mean, for the black ray, this is the black ray, green ray, and gold ray. For the black ray, these angels says a galactic core 0 point. For Raphael, the universal heart, center of chest. For Metatron, the stellar gateway. Let me make sure. Gold ray, stellar gateway, 12 inches, 30 centimeters above the crown. So you kind of see like, I mean, in a way you can see as like a low, high, and middle, but instead of seeing it like, there's a number of ways. Like, I know I'm going to be thinking about this for a while, because I really think like there's something to this, like the 0 point. Yeah, and then this sacral chakra is saying co-creation, use your intuition, like filter things from your heart, like don't just create from your mind or something. Here, let me. And this one was talking about 7, like 7 chakra, 7 this, 7 that, you know. So, and then I think this one was also talking about like, it was talking about 4. Like if you look 4th down, like root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, you got the 4 here. So this was talking about the 7 and the 4. If you see this as like the crown, but this one says it's above the crown. Let me go to here. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna kind of be jumping around. Before, and this is Sariel is the Dark Night of the Soul, Raphael, healing, and Metatron was the divine wisdom. Just to get it right here. It says Metatron, ancient wisdom, and geometry. Yeah, geometry. Got the pink flower, pink flowers. I mean, curious, like, when I see a lot of, I'm like, okay, a lot of flower, red and pink. Oh, I just like to see, like, are there other flowers, or it's just pink flowers, pink flowers. Pink flowers. It's kind of a white and pink. I'm just seeing, cause this one we got deer and dahlias. I kind of saw this as cause we was getting like the stag state shapeshifter was putting this stag with the queen and king of swords union. So I feel like something with the deer, like kind of like a step down from that maybe, or or the child. Yeah, I was thinking something in my sleep about the child again. Maybe like I just wanted to mention in the video that in the last collective reading before the cycle ended, the phase 2, the last recap video, I think it was March 31st. For March 31st, I was saying that I pulled 3 cards talking about the children, and in that reading, yeah, it was, I didn't pull the cards for reading. It was like I did it at nighttime, like after that reading. And then I did the recap video, and the recap video was talking about how I got those 3 cards talking about children. And then, yeah, and then also in the reading, I was thinking something in my sleep, like maybe that's the third, like the Trinity. I could also see it as a future, like, you know, children are the future. The healed child, see it as a sign, like the future is brighter, something with that, right? Yeah, and then this deck, they have flowers with, I'm not sure if they're all like flowers or, yeah, it looks like they're all flowers. Each animal has a flower. Okay, yeah. Anyway, 17 minutes in. Where was I going? I was talking about the sacral, right? What was I saying? Oh, here we go. Co-creation cannot be birthed from the mind. It has to be an intuitive process that is filtered through the heart. We got heart. This transformation through connection is talking about connecting to earth. Like you have to connect to earth and transform, you know, make a difference in the physical. These 2 cards I feel like is this card combined, because this is Moon Goddess Higher Power. So this one's also saying to connect to land. And then we got transformation. So transformation through connection and land, connect to land, transformation, fit together. Now, before I forget, it was this one and this one. This said something similar, like, because you always hear, like, spirit into matter, but they both said something like matter into spirit or consciousness. And I was like, you know what? I honestly don't know if I seen it that way. I'm like, that is interesting. I saved that part here to show. So it was 7 that was talking about it. It says, combine, let's go right into where it says it. Combine your feelings and intellect to transmute matter into mystical consciousness. Standing in a simple self-acceptance, craft a light body from the column of your spine, of light in your spine. Open your lotus to the world. You are the gift. Accept yourself unconditionally. Freed from the need for outside confirmation. Stand open to your full mystical power. Align with the spinning mystery of the seven chakras, 7 planets, 7 rays, 7 steps of the pyramid, the 7 stages of consciousness conjoined. Yeah, since I'm on it, let me go to the qualities. This is qualities: mystical alignment, self-acceptance, technician of the sacred, direct connection with the source, emptiness. Okay, so it was that card, and I believe it was that card. I didn't save it. Something similar, just show you that, yeah, there's something about. And then I saw this still as like a tethering in my dream. Did I say it? It was like we're still not like complete, like we're still like an in-between state. But like I said, I don't know. I feel like I had it like that message twice in my sleep or something. Like I said, it just could have been my thoughts. It could have been really, I don't know. And then I woke up for a second. I think I didn't hear my alarm or something. I went back to sleep, and then it was like saying something again, but I can't like fully remember like what I was thinking about. Yeah, and then I think that's when the child, something about that was coming in. Maybe I was just thinking about stuff to say, because I was thinking about making this video before I went to bed, but it was still dark. It was like, I think like around 6 in the morning. Let me just go to the part where it says, oh yeah, yeah, this one says bringing heaven on earth. You have squared the circle, brought heaven and earth into harmony. I thought I said, okay. Sorry, I should have marked. Okay, this is a little paragraph here. It says, in traditional sacred geometry, the circle is often used as a symbol of a realm of spirit, where the square represents the world of our everyday lives, perceived by our 5 ordinary senses. To try to reconcile these two, to bring spirit down into matter, or to raise matter into spirit, is essential work of mystical and magical traditions worldwide. Yeah, it says meaning attainment. Squaring the circle suggests the diagram of your tracing board has achieved its goals as completely as anything can. You have squared the circle, brought heaven and earth into harmony, achieved as much perfection as it's possible to imagine the world of human experience. At the same time, the diagram is finished, and your task now is to set it aside and move on. In practical divination, this card suggests this. Sorry, I'm making this card upright means success, pure and simple, whatever the situation may be and whatever the obstacles may have been. The goals you have been seeking and the dreams you have tried to make are real on your doorstep. It's time to celebrate, but it's also time to prepare for the next phase of your life. And I did say 12, and then there's a 13. This is card number 32, so this is completion, but there is another card after that, and that's the human canon. And it says unity. So I didn't really read it in them, but I'm kind of guessing maybe the 13 is kind of unity. Human canon suggests the design you have sketched out a tracing pad, picture of yourself. What did I say for 13 in this one? I can't remember. So 13 would have been universal movement. If we got that universal movement, 13 is number to the goddess. 13 provides a possibility of radical frequency phase shift. I'm kind of thinking like they're similar, like kind of like the tether work, and then the 13 would be like kind of like outside of a working realm by our perceptions, that beyond the 13, beyond what any perceptions are capable. I don't know, something like that. Like it's 13, expected miracle, wild card, unseen forces, unexpected change, flexibility, open system, touch of destiny, interdimensional shift, galactic wave rider. And I was kind of thinking that too, like another kind of like a multiverse, kind of like, but yeah, like a whole different shift. So like, yeah, it's complete. Like it's like complete, stable. There's a tether. But if you go, I don't really know what I'm saying. I really gotta read this, and one day I might think of what I said and be like, man, I sound stupid. But I'm learning, and I may not go super deep. I may never understand, you know, but for the collective reads and shifting things and transforming power, I don't know. You know what I think I'm getting close to ending the reading. It's been 26 minutes. I don't know. I can just show you what the thing for squaring circle. Oh, I forgot. It's been like maybe 3 years now. I see, like, you know, like the square as like the structure or the physical, or yeah, the triangle, yeah, of course, eye perception, and the circle like kind of like consciousness, and like trying to expand the box, or the circle as the empress, the square as the emperor, you know, the fourth, not the fourth, zero, full zero. Show the diagram, the whatever, because each one has like an exercise to do and a meditation, and some of them like show you, like, you know, so you got the two, well, I don't know, you could see that as a, instead of the line here, like, oh, E to F all the way. But I thought it said something like, you haven't figured out how to really do it or something. The square is easy if you want to know the distance. There's no, the circle is very difficult indeed to calculate. In fact, mathematicians proved long ago that there is no way to square the circle exactly by geometrical methods. It simply can't be done. This doesn't mean, however, that the attempt is not worth making. Many of the classic methods for carrying out an approximate squaring the circle are accurate to within a tiny fraction of the total measurements involved, and they also have been lessons of their own to teach. And yeah, man, I already read that part. Maybe that's it. Do. Yeah, I didn't really talk about the angels, but kind of see how this fits with that, kind of fits with that. Co-creation, connecting Earth. Oh, I do want to mention that. Yeah, after this reading, I did pull some cards here and there for myself, you know, not doing an actual reading, but, you know, just pick a deck, like 1 or 2 cards. I did seem to be getting cards that was saying to connect to Earth. And I was, like, thinking the other day, like, you know, like, I'm so, like, cooped up at home. I should, like, just, I want to go hiking, but I have no one to hike with, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go alone. And I'm like, maybe I could just sit at a park. It's like, like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to always, like, you know, in my 20s, I'm trying to think, my early 30s, Yeah, you should always like every week, like just go somewhere. And now I don't know. So yeah, I feel like that. I think that still applies. You know, always apply. Probably unless it's really bad outside somehow. But um, like what is this? This just died. I was just thinking it looked like Trollite next to the Howlite. Yeah, I did see these two little balls were like near each other. It kind of made me think of that. Um, yeah, that's it. Sorry, I was trying to think of like a summary, like still trying to fit, like, okay, 0 point, maybe center heart. Let's say like Are you? I don't know. I was like, okay, so like you can see as a timelessness or an unseen or in the workings behind the scenes, the heart like coming, like the stage, like oh look, someone just got on the stage, you know, like the portal coming in, and then the Metatron connecting to the 12 or something. So you got like yeah, that this has a this one says connect to the land, connecting to this gold energy or something. I don't think this one doesn't have exactly. This is why I like looking at the other cards. I was like, the other cards don't have like this, like not all of them, right? This Sri Yantra, that kind of does. Yeah, that. I guess a lot of them. That one doesn't. I don't see. But that one has the circles. Anyways, I guess a lot of them do. Yeah, that's it. So 12, 5. Oh, I guess my summary will be like what I said in the shuffle video, like yeah. Oh, I should just end the video. It's like quit trying, or you know what you're trying to say. Like yeah, um, like yeah, like the whole like the game starting, but we're still like in this kind of place, and the co-creating is kind of I kind of felt yeah, like kind of like someone make their first move or first or loot box. What is it called? Like in like format, like you get your like the first thing, like a treasure box or something to open. Like oh, we finally got our first first clues or you know something like that. But like I think it's just saying like you're like maybe to reflect on like I know I will for a while like on this like connection and yeah, and then yeah, this is empathy. I didn't really talk about this because I don't really know what to say about that. It's just um yeah, especially because this deck does have like um glyphs and lens card, but it's just numbers. And then here we got the 1 to the completion pretty much, and the cross is a meeting, you know. So, and then it just, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like I said in my shuffle video, it doesn't seem like much to work with, but it's just like structure. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. I probably should have ended it like 5 minutes ago. Thank you for watching.